Hello ladies and gentlemen. Today we are once again in Sidi Ben Slimane, wonderful old quarter of the Marrakech Medina, very grand old Riad. As you can see, there are two entrances, this huge entrance hall. One door leads into the Riad and there is a staircase up to the Douiria apartment above us, of which more later. Let me take you through these double doors into the main courtyard. This is a restoration project, as will become very evident. There is 163 square meters on the ground floor here. Four-sided Riad, balcony runs all the way around, and potential here to create a very spacious maison d'hôte guest house boutique hotel. I'm going to give you a quick whiz around all of these rooms. So, very large room here, traditional coved plaster ceiling. You can see that in this light. Plenty of space for an ensuite bathroom. There's a kitchen in this corner. Rather rudimentary, but it's there and it's big enough, plenty of space. This would probably become a salon, but it could be an additional bedroom. Slightly smaller room here, opposite the entrance hall. I guess would be staff room, changing room, reception, something of that nature. In here, what was once a bathroom, could be the staff shower rooms, could be a bathroom for the adjacent bedroom. Another big room. Really nice ceiling heights here as well. That's got to be 3.5 meters probably. Nice light, bright room. Let me take you upstairs. This is a second staircase. Remember that there's the staircase that we passed leading up to the Douiria apartment. Back into the sunshine. Stairs there would have led up to the terrace level. I'm not going to venture up there. The terrace has had a bit of a beating. This is a traditional building and the roofs will require replacing. So, another huge room here, easy bedroom and ensuite. There we go, this would make probably 2 bathrooms, one for each room adjacent to it. We're above the kitchen there, incidentally. Doorway already there for the ensuite. Lots and lots of space. That is the second staircase and access to the Douiria. Smaller room. Yet another room, a bathroom, and next to it another bedroom, albeit one that's open to the skies at the moment. This has lost its roof, which is the reason that I'm not going to venture up to the terrace. You can see the construction of the roof up here, I hope. That's a palm beam, palm beam, bamboo, rammed earth, and then somebody has perhaps slightly inadvisedly put a screed of quite thick concrete on top, which is probably what overloaded the roof structure here. So you need to take a decision as to whether to use modern construction or traditional construction. But I would advise that you avoid mixing the two together. Here you can see the top of the Douiria apartment there, so that extends to a second floor. There's another building there. These are both old, incidentally, so I think that they will be registered on the plan for the building. This is in requisition for title at the moment. Should have a title imminently. So I'll take you through now to the Douiria. So the Douiria apartments were traditionally occupied when the men of the house were entertaining friends, so they could avoid disturbing the ladies of the house, or by a member of the household who had some status within it, your eldest son or mother-in-law or somebody like that. These are the staircase which go down to the entrance, so there is an independent access to this. And it could be an owner's apartment, it could be a rather magnificent suite. Your imagination is really the only limit here. Unfortunately, slightly dark in here. I hope you can make out this absolutely spectacular cedarwood ceiling. There is an octagonal opening in the centre of that ceiling which should be open to the light. It's been sealed and paved over above us, but it could be reopened. So this room should be lit from above, but absolutely magnificent ceiling in really very good condition as well. Then a keyhole arch with 2 windows and another room here, which would make a fantastic bedroom if this was going to be a suite, or if it was going to be self-contained. You could have half of it as a shower room, half of it as a kitchen. 2 external windows. But what a spectacular room. Square as well. Square rooms in Marrakech are extremely unusual because of the cost of the timber. So those amazing cedarwood beams would probably have come all the way from the Middle Atlas. It would have been a very, very expensive job. Whoever built this house spent a lot of money doing so, probably, well, at least 250 years ago, I would think. So we're climbing yet another staircase. This is the Douiria's own private staircase. We're going up to the 2nd floor level. There's a little room here. I can give you a quick sneak preview of the terrace as well. So it's an overview of the Riad terrace. Another little room there. You can see the staircase turret coming up on the far side. And directly opposite us here is the room that has no ceiling at the moment. So there's a small room here, single bedroom perhaps. And then another little surprise, because we have an open terrace here. A kitchen. Here we're above the roof light. Just to the edge of it, this has been replaced with a dalle de béton concrete pad across the top, but the roof light is directly under us here. So it'll be wonderful to open that back up. Another bedroom. This is above the sort of kitchen section of that magnificent room downstairs. So you've got 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, if I can count, on this 2nd floor of the Douiria. Potential here, if you treat it as one building, for perhaps 8 or 9 bedrooms and a really spectacular maison d'hôte. Asking price here, 520,000 euros, and the owner would be willing to consider a design and build service for this. There are plans available, there are concepts available. The Douiria and the Riad may also be available separately, but I would suggest that it would be much better to keep the building as one and acquire both. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you would like more information, please send me a message by WhatsApp.